They played first match, they did not call me. That's Nasarawa United.
Okay.
They played first match, they did not call me. I called the coach. He was too busy then. So they played the second match, they did not call me. But God will have it. In their third match, that is their last group stage match, a team called Like Mind in Gogolada, they play NLO too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the captain of the team is my friend, my very good friend. His name is David.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I talked to him. I say, guy, Alpha, I beg you. Nasarawa United, they say they will call me, but they no call me. Today when I get match against them, I beg, talk to your team. Man, follow them, play.
Okay.
I saw something in you, and I would like to watch you again.
Yeah, okay.
That's how God works.
Yes. You heard about them going for pre-season
Yes.
in
Enugu.
And,
So
what happened next?
Coach Jegede told me that Coach Adams told him they were coming for another pre-season in Abuja. That is Unity.
That normal Unity pre-season tournament.
The team is my best friend.
Okay.
We work together, we eat together, we go everywhere together, even the hotel, we stay together, everything.
But which game can you say this was my best game?
Best game. My best game was
I want to know the most difficult opponent that you have faced in the league.
The most difficult opponent I have faced in the league.
Mr. Mohammed Garba.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you for the first time.
Yeah,
and good to have you on my show.
Yeah, welcome.
Mohammed Garba, this is your first season as an NPFL player, Nigerian Premier Football League player.
Yeah.
I guess you had a good season. You helped your team achieve what they achieved this season. But before then, I would like to maybe your early context, like your background before maybe having yourself or seeing yourself in Nasarawa United.
Okay. I'm from Paikunkori, under Gogolada Area Council.
Okay.
Yeah, so I come from this type of family that they don't support football. In that family, they only support you going to school. So all your relatives, no one will support you. So if, like in my village, if they see you going to feed, they take you as a very useless person. So most of us in our village, we don't dream of going higher to play for anything. Like if you dream of it, people will always say, who do you have
that will help you?
That will help you. Because like in my own family, the only person I know that invested in my football when I was small is my dad.
Okay.
Nobody supported me with anything. Nothing. My dad is not a government worker, he's not a civil servant, but he has been struggling to get me boots and balls. All these, you know, those type of balls they used to play.
Small balls that you can play
that
in the
time,
compound.
yeah. So, and I was not living with him though. I was staying in my maternal home.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's side. So before there was little opportunity for me to play football.
Okay.
So I had this dream, like I knew it was me that would take myself to the level I am today. You understand? So I have to move to my paternal home. That's my dad's side, so that I will have this chance of pursuing this football. Like I said from the onset, where I come from, they don't chase dream like this. They don't care. Nobody will support you. Nobody will believe in you. So I took it to myself that if I have God, I will get to that level.
Everything.
So I have to leave my comfort zone. I left my comfort zone and I told myself until I see myself wearing this jersey. So unfortunately, I went for NLO.
Okay.
Yeah. When we started the game, like after 2 matches, so the third match, they benched me. So I came from bench.
Yeah.
That is the second half, and I scored in that match against One Agara. There's one team called One Agara. Yes, in Lafayette there. Yeah. So it was that same match that the coaches were complaining that I did not play well, like I did not give my best because they know how I used to play my own football. So they said I did not give my best, and it was that same match that the head coach of Nasarawa United was there.
Yeah, was it Usman Adams then?
Yes,
Okay.
Usman Adams.
Yeah.
So Usman Adams, he was there. He was watching the game that day.
Okay.
Yeah, he was watching the game that day. So he now said, okay. So the following day, he came to our field. We were warming up. He now said, who was that boy that was wearing 11? The boy that wore 11. That's how God works. So from there, everything started. He said he wanted to watch me for the second time. But unfortunately, it was too late because they had a match. They were in NNL that time.
Oh, okay.
So they had a match, away match.
They
so
have to leave.
Yes, they have to leave the next day. So they left. So like I came back home and I came back and I gave up. I did not play football again. I was just doing my little business to support myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So after some weeks I came home. I was home trying to do some things so that I can help myself. When I was home, I heard they wanted to go for pre-season at Enugu. So I was following their page, but they cancelled that trip because of financial, but I don't know.
But before, I'm not cutting you. Like the first time the coach saw you played, he has interest.
Yes, he said,
was he the one that met you and talked to you, or you had it from somewhere that makes you have interest in following them?
No, like we were warming up.
Okay.
The following day, that is after our match, because NLO you play consistently.
Yeah.
You play today, you play tomorrow.
Just like
group matches. So we had a match the following day. So we were warming up in the morning because our match was in the evening. So we were warming up in the morning. Then he came down because Nasarawa United wanted to train that day. So all of us moved out of the field. So we were talking like aside. We were aside talking. He now came. He now said, "Who was that boy that played from 11?" You see, like he said, "Who was that boy?" They now said I should stand up. I stood up and he now said, "I saw something in you and I would like to watch you again."
Okay.
That's how God works.
Yes.
Imagine the match they said I did not play well. Like they were complaining that
about your performance.
Yes, about my performance because they know how I used to play my game.
Yes.
So they were complaining. So it was that same match. So he came and said, "I want to watch you again." But the next day they traveled.
Oh, okay.
So I felt bitter and I came back home and I gave up. Like I was like, that kind of thing now. I know they pursue the ball again. I felt relaxed. Like,
business.
I was discouraged.
Yeah.
I was like, you think with this one now? See opportunity. So like when I came home, like I said, as I came home, I was just doing my little business, POS.
Okay.
I mean, yes,
an accountant.
Yes, like it's a business that if you want to start up life with,
side hustle.
My side hustle. Because you see this football, let me not lie to you. You need money. You need someone that will believe in you. Because if you go to camp now, who will be supporting you to
supporting you?
If they say they are scouting, who will give you money to go?
But I have let's go back to the story that you said you heard about them going for pre-season
yes.
in Enugu.
Enugu. So
what happened next?
Yeah, so I talked to one man. His name is Coach Jegede.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my former coach.
Okay.
So I now talked to him. I heard they were friends. So I said, "Okay, coach, please can you help me and talk to this man because he saw me and he said he wanted to watch me, but unfortunately he did not watch me." So I was like, this kind of opportunity, I don't want it to pass.
You don't want it to pass.
I don't want the opportunity to pass. So I was like, please can you talk to him on my behalf? So he now talked to him, but I was from amateur.
Yes.
I don't play NNL.
Yeah.
I was from amateur. So
and I guess that was your very first season of having Nigeria League experience.
So I was like, please can you talk to So when they wanted to go to Enugu, they now cancelled the pre-season.
Okay.
They cancelled it. I don't know.
Was it the Super 8?
No. After the Super 8, they promoted to the
The
MPFL.
MPFL.
So like they wanted to go for pre-season.
Oh, okay, they cancelled the
They now
pre-season.
cancelled the pre-season. Because I heard they were playing match against Lobby.
Yes.
I was like, oh, waiting with this one now, that kind of thing.
Mm.
So coming back, like I was just on my own one day. So the coach Jegede told me that Coach Adams told him they were coming for another pre-season in
Okay.
Abuja. That is Unity
That
pre-season.
normal Unity
Yes,
pre-season tournament.
Yes. So and my team was not invited because like my own normal team in Gwagwalada
Okay.
is Golden Boys.
Golden Boys.
Yes.
That's
Golden
from
Boys.
where your NLO team saw you.
No,
And,
yes, like we played match against the team I went
the NLO side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I was there. So when they came to Abuja, my team was not there.
Okay.
I was like, what team is this? So they said they will call me. That is the Nasarawa United. They said they will call me so that I will come and showcase myself. Let them see.
Just like for a trial.
For a trial. But then they just promoted to MPFL, and you know, if anything promotes to MPFL, they need experienced players. Because they don't want to go back to relegation.
Yes.
It's very hard to come out from that relegation zone. NNL is very hard.
Maybe the only new boys you see is the boys that maybe they recruited during their stay in the NNL.
Exactly.
And they got them promoted.
Yes, exactly. So when they came to Abuja, there were so many. There were more than 60 or 70 players that came. And all these players, let me say 90% of them has tested the league. They have played some Remo Stars, Enyimba, some many. So some from abroad, like those ones that they were out of contract, then they came back to Nigeria. So, they came back to the club.
They want to reestablish their career.
So like I was like, so how will I even do it?
Okay.
So they played first match, they did not call me. That's Nasarawa United.
Okay.
They played first match, they did not call me. I called the coach, he was too busy then. So they played the second match, they did not call me. But God will have it. In their third match, that is their last group stage match, a team called Like Mind in Gwagwalada, they play NLO too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So the captain of the team is my friend, my very good friend. His name is David.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I talked to him. I said, guy, Alpha, I beg you. Nasarawa United, they say they will call me, but they don't call me. Today when I get match against them, I beg, talk to your team. Follow them, play.
Okay.
And I was not training, you remember? I was not training.
Not
I dusted my boots. I took my boots because I was like, this is an opportunity. I'm not trained, but I was like, let me go and try my best.
Just try.
So, and I have this belief that if you pray, it will work. So I prayed. Even a night before that day, I prayed. Before talking to the David, I prayed. I had this belief that if I pray, it will work. At 12 o'clock, I just woke up. 12 a.m. I prayed and I went there the next day. So when I got there, they were playing. It's not my team. You remember?
Yes,
it's not my team.
Not your team.
So
different people.
Yes, different people. So like, but they come from my local government, but I don't play for them.
But maybe you know one or two players.
The
captain is your friend.
Yes, my friend, very good friend. We play football together. Yeah. So and I talked to him. Now say, okay, I will talk to the coaches. Now talk to the like-minded coaches. So when he spoke to them, he came and said, okay, they will give you a chance to play. And I said, okay, no problem. 70-something minutes, I was introduced into the game. And Nasarawa United was like-minded. They were playing 1-1. 1-1. So this thing is God's doing.
Yes.
I don't know if you understand.
I understand.
They put me in that game 75 minutes. 75 minutes. Because they asked the coach how many minutes was left. He said 15 minutes left. I said, okay, they should put me. When I entered, God did his work. I was the one that scored. Like I entered 75 minutes and I scored against Nasarawa United, making the scoreline 2-1.
2-1.
Yes.
Hey.
Between that 15 minutes remaining, we won Nasarawa 3-1. We won Nasarawa 3-1.
And maybe you are involved in the second goal.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So after making the scoreline 2-1 before the game ends, we were winning them 3-1. So after the game, I went to the coach and I said, "Coach, good afternoon, sir." I said, "Who are you?" I said, "Sir, it's me.
That boy
You saw at that NLO time.
Yes.
My name is so and so." I said, "Oh, you were supposed to be with us, but unfortunately, there is crowd.
They have a lot of players.
A lot of experienced players in the team that they brought from different clubs for pre-season." I said, "Okay, no problem." So then I said, "God, he will get back to me." So the next day, we played our semi-final against 2K19.
Okay.
2K19, yeah. We played against them, so we won them 2-1, and I was involved in the goals.
Again.
Yes, I gave the first assist to the striker, so we scored. And after the game, so the National United came to watch the semi-final.
That game.
That same day, because they were playing their own semi-final too. Because we were two that
qualified
for semi-final from the group. So they played against Niger Tornadoes that day. So we played first before them. So after we won 2K19 2-1, Nasarawa and Niger Tornadoes, they played their own and they ended 0-0. No, 0-0, something like that. But they drew the match and they went for penalty shootout, which Nasarawa lost the game to Niger Tornadoes. Yeah. So that night, I was just like, when I got home, I was gisting my friends like, "Oh boy, I'm just going to Nasarawa United." That guy, I was very happy. They don't call me, but as I enter, God help me, I can't go score Nasarawa United. So that kind of thing, I was just gisting. Then I got a call. I saw new number that entered my phone. I was like, "Oh, who be this one again?" Well, I was with my friends. Who be this one? So I did not pick. So the next call, I now picked the call, and the next thing I hear, "Are we speaking to Mohammed?" I say yes. I say, "Who be this?" Because again, I say, "Who be this?" They say, "Good evening." I say, "Good evening." I bet who be this? That kind of thing. I was gisting my friends. So they now said, "You are speaking to the team manager of Nasarawa United." I said, "Hey, good evening, sir."
You forgot your friend then.
Yes, I forgot my friend. I said, "Good evening, sir." And I said, "Yeah, how are you?" I said, "Fine." He said, "You follow us to pre-season in Jos
that time."
Okay. To Jos for pre-season. So I was like, wow. So the team I played against, the team I played for is that like mine. We are having the final against Niger Tornadoes the next day. So when Niger Tornadoes came, we played that match and we won Niger Tornadoes.
You beat them.
Everybody were like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" Because I was just happy.
Again, even in that game,
I got a call from Nasarawa United that I was going for pre-season with them, and the next day was final. So imagine, like,
excited.
I was very very excited. Like, so I played that game out of excitement. So after we won, they sent me transport. That's Nasarawa United. Yeah. So I went and met them at Jos for the pre-season. So,
okay, but before that pre-season, what what fascinates me is the way you are not being pressured. Like you doesn't seem to look like someone who has never played in the league or has never had that league experience, and you were like, you just wanted the opportunity. I don't know how, like, you must be very confident of yourself by me just trying to get opportunity, like trying to get, even if it is 10 minutes, talking to a lot of people. I don't know what is your motivation.
Yeah, the motivation there is that, like where I said from the onset, in my entire community.
Yes.
In my entire community, nobody will believe in you if you are chasing football or music. So I took it upon myself that I wanted to get there. I want to get to that point that people will believe that nobody is nobody.
You want to be an outlier and a breakthrough.
Exactly, because my own background, nobody believe that I can chase football because the next thing they will tell you who you get, who will support you. That kind of thing, because my father.
Because of the community.
Yeah, the community and where you come from, my background. Nobody will support you if you are chasing football or music.
As a dream.
So if they see you going to field, they will take you like a very useless.
You are not serious.
Yeah, they will say, go farm. I come from my village. Nice. I don't go to any academy. No academy. I don't go to any academy. From my village, I used to train. That's Pai Konkore.
Yes.
That's my village. And the thing is,
say the name again, please.
Pai Konkore.
Pai Konkore.
Yes, under Gobolada local government. Yeah. So it's not the Mina no. They have Mina. Paiko.
It's Paiko. Okay.
But this one in Gogolada is called Paiko Nkori. That's where I come from. So but these people made me to believe in myself. This same Paiko Nkori, because when I was playing, that kind of village champion.
They support you.
Village like even you don't train,
like
you come
local champion.
Exactly, local champion. I was good. Then like even if I'm at home and they have a very tough match, I'll come and I'll play even if I not train. Because they believe in me, like I have let me say support from them. But nobody will believe that you make it to the top.
Like nobody will support maybe make an investment in you.
Nobody will,
because they are not sure of
they are not sure, because they say people will play past you, they don't make them, they don't even see them. But unfortunately, I just told it to myself that I want to do this for myself. And what gave me hope was that's in the coach told me that I want to watch this boy again. So that I was so confident that if I go here, I will play. So when I saw players, all these experienced players, they don't play different thing from what to play, just that they have experience, yes, but they have 2 legs.
Yes, you have 2 legs.
Yeah, I have 2 legs, and I've been with this my motivational coach, like nobody is nobody. Anybody can be somebody. I don't know if you understand. So that I've always, even in my village, they don't call me by my name. If I go to my village today, you hear people say nobody is nobody. Because that's what I used to. If I will tell you, nobody is a nobody. Anybody can be somebody.
Yes.
Just give God time.
So take us back to Jos.
Okay, to Jos. So when we got to Jos, I saw Canopilas, Lobby.
That was Alan Cup?
Yes, Alan Cup. So Canopilas, Lobby, Mighty Jets, some teams Kano selected. So I saw now they started me in the first match. So because Coach Adams wanted to see, he wanted the management to see me.
Because maybe he has already made up his mind to
So
remain
that kind of thing now. So he wanted them to see me. So he gave me a chance to play the first match. So we won Kano selected by 3-0. So after that match,
you scored?
No, I not scored.
But you have a good game.
But I had my day.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good time. Like in Jos, I not score, but I had my, like, you cannot watch me in that preseason and say, who be this one? No. You say, where did they get this boy from? So I was very committed because I was very excited playing with a league side.
Yes.
So and I needed it. A lot of experienced players were outside. And this job I need it. I just wanted to start. I was giving my all. I was tired, but the Premier League side.
The spirit.
Yes, the Premier League. If you play against a Premier League side, the tempo of the game is very high.
It's very high.
Maybe the 20 minutes can look. It can look like 60 minutes in your eyes. It's not as if it's a different game from the one you are playing. The tempo of the game and the experience of those senior players, they will make you to mark. You will mark. I mean, I play from the wing. So in my former team, we don't used to go back.
Yeah, you are senior players.
No, like in my former team, I was very comfortable in my yellow team. So
they work for you.
The coach will just say, stay up and do your things there, because they are the team. Like if our team score like 10 goals, I'll provide many assists.
If not scoring.
Yeah, if not scoring. So that was it. After we lost against Lobby Stars in the semi-final at that Alan Cup. So we went back to Lafia, and I made the list. In the 23-man list, I was called.
Okay.
So imagine when we got to there, we got to Lafia, people were saying I will not get chance.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
I understand.
They say, who be this small boy? You know, go get chance. That kind of thing. Even the fans, they are complaining. They went to preseason. They no bring better players. This and that.
Small
Because they don't watch me play. Like, I have this friend. They call him Shina too.
Shina Kumata.
Yes, Shina Kumate. He wears number 40. So they're like, who be these small boys when they go bring? So they go for preseason.
But you mean Shina didn't play for them at the NNL?
No.
Oh.
It was that 2K19 that we played against at that Unity Cup in Abuja. Yes.
Okay.
That is the club they saw him too. That match was the match they saw him. That is that 2K19 because he's a left back.
Yes.
So they saw him in that match. I mean, I was a winger.
Yes.
But not play from his own side. I was operating from the other side.
Right.
Yes. So like,
who are these boys?
These small children.
Yeah.
Where they will bring these small children come when they want me to go back to relegation. I just had my deaf ears. I just believe in myself that no be this football. You will play am. That's how it started. But before the league started, that is, let me say 3 days before the league, they brought another coach. That's Coach Kabiru Dogo. So they brought another coach. So Coach Adams became the technical advisor. So imagine how it was for you went to preseason with a coach, and then before the league they brought another coach who has never seen you playing before. So it was very hard. There was no time to train. So they were only using people that has played the league before, so that they will just be stable before introducing us inside the game. But after the third match, that is after the Niger Tornadoes match, they took me to Ikorodu. That is in Lagos.
Your first away win again.
Yes, away game.
Your first game at the MPFL, and also first win for Nasarawa United away.
Yeah. That was the first game I played, and I played only 21 minutes. For that 21 minutes looked like 1,000 minutes in my eye because of the tempo of the game. The MPFL is very different.
It's very different.
It's different from other divisions.
There's this one interview that I had with a legend of the game. I don't know if you know him. He has retired now. He's one of the technical crew in Kano Pillars. Garba Mohammed. He's a striker. Okay. I don't know, maybe after this interview we'll discuss about him. Okay. He told me, and he got his opportunity in Kano Pillars in Lagos against Julius Baja then. I think that was 2005 or 5 or 6, I think. And he has only 20 minutes. In that 20 minutes, he came on and he scored. And that was just the end. Or that was where it started for him. And he later became a legend of the club. And I think the MPFL too is the legend of in the league. Yeah. So to that 20 minutes, you took it as 1,000 minutes. And he told me that a player, when you get, even if it is 5 minutes, respect that 5 minutes, because it can overturn everything. So hearing your own story now reminds me of what he told me, and I really agree with him on that.
As it is. So after that game, that's where it started from. Started going to the game, like to games gradually until I started playing from, as in inside the first 11, starting the game.
That which game have you started? The first game you started against?
First game I started it was home game, something I've forgotten, but maybe Plateau United.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first start
of the
season, like in the first round.
Okay.
Yeah. I made so many first 11, but I think Plateau United was the first one I started against them.
But having a new coach maybe on the eve of a new season, and a coach who has never seen you play
before.
and do you think he was advised to use you, or he just saw your talent and maybe he decided?
He saw my talent.
Okay.
Like Coach Kabiru Dogo is someone that he gives opportunity to young players. Once he sees that you are good, he will introduce you. He does not have anything against you. No. Your own is just he will even tell that he doesn't need your respect outside the game.
It's just
but once you get into the pitch, just do your own. If you are good, you are good. That is it. In that week, if you are exceptional, like in that week, if you play well at the training, you go for match. That's how he used to do his own. So before when he came, because after the first game I was not registered, the second game I was not registered, the third game I was not registered. It was same him that said they should go and register me. With the coach Adams, they said they should go and register me, that they should give me opportunity. So because that coach Jegede I told you about, he said to me that you see that man that came, he likes young players.
He loves
he
young,
give
working with
you
young
a chance.
players.
That was the confidence.
He gave
And like yes, that was what motivated me to stay, because my friends, like, they are left. They are saying, when will they go out? So we'll just go out, go find another thing. Europe will come back. No, it's not by that. Europe is not. It's not easy to get.
It's not easy.
No. Europe is not easy to get, because I've been to some trials before, and I've seen that it's not easy.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Al Nasser
in Saudi Arabia.
No, in Dubai. The one in
Dubai. Okay.
Yes. So it's not easy the way we think. It's not as we think. Because if you go, you say no. You see this football. If you don't chase it,
just gradually.
You don't chase it gradually. You give stories. So it's not as easy as we think it is, because if you go outside and you go for trials, it's either the age or maybe the wing you are playing. They
someone
have
more established
there. And you need all this permission. And I was a minor.
Okay,
so
then
I cannot get professional contract.
Okay.
And even if they will sign me at that
just academy,
they will put me academy.
Okay.
And my parents need to come over. So the agent did not take me. Did not take my parents there. So that was why I came back to Nigeria and said, let me push up.
Okay.
And God helped me through.
But was it before you went to Nasarawa that you traveled out of the country? Okay.
Yeah, but I went as a minor.
Okay, as a minor.
So when I came back, I came back. I was like, let me push on again. I was tired. Like, I was very tired. That's why I went for
just maybe thinking of another
POS business. Do you know the depression of coming back from Dubai?
Yes.
And starting a POS business where you be taking 100 naira, like people in your community, and it was still inside my community. I started my POS business. I was doing my POS business to manage my life. If I get 500, I go.
It will be like, it's not easy to really go back to and start such business, because having traveled out of the country, and maybe by that time before you travel, you are like, I'm just going to sign there.
I don't even believe I will ever come back to Nigeria.
And then it happens.
And I came back.
So you must be strong.
This process is, let me say, God's time.
Yes.
God was taking me round. Was not leading me wrong.
Yes.
So when I came back, I was doing that my POS business. Imagine someone will tell you, like, they will use joke and tell you the truth.
Yes.
They say, God forbid, man, come back from Dubai, come and do POS in my same community.
But still, we are not discouraged.
I was not discouraged
because
just
I
knew
I
was heading to
somewhere,
and God will help me one day.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What I want to, like, having worked with Usman Adams, and for a very short time, Kabiru Dogo came in,
yes,
and even him too, it wasn't long, because results were not coming. Then Salis Yusuf came. What do you think of these three coaches?
Like, you see these three coaches, the reason why they brought Coach Dogo, because they said he was their coach who took them. He got continental ticket for them. So when they promoted to the NNL, to the MPFL from the NNL, they now brought him just 3 days before
the league.
So now Coach Adams became the technical advisor. So, but in these 3, I think they are like fathers. Like even the Coach Salisu, when he came, this small boy, you get now. But he watched our game against. He watched. Like, I don't know, but they said he was around in our game for against Bayelsa, where we played 2-2 in Bayelsa game.
Yes.
We played 2-2, and then we went back to Lafia and we played our FA Cup against Basira FC, the NLS side. Yeah, so and we won the cup. That's where he saw my ability. I was like, yeah, I will give this boy a chance. My own is, you see, working with coaches, just be disciplined, be focused. I know it will be hard, but once they see your efforts, even them, they will say,
but Salisu came when you started playing the league. I don't know. When you heard he was the one coming.
Yeah.
Do you know him before that time?
No. I've never seen him before. And I've not even heard about, like, I heard he was the coach of Super Eagle. For me, I was in my village now. You think I just did my village.
Maybe even this one you heard it when he came in.
Yes, I was just like, when they
said Salisu Yusuf,
when they started Coach Dogo and they said Salisu was coming, it was still that same Coach Jegede that said, you see that man coming, he will give you chance. Stay, don't be discouraged. Even that mid-season, like, I was hearing some rumors, like some teams wanted to talk to me, but I was just focused. They will, like, some teams they will send someone to talk to me. Or no, I was just focused because Nasarawa United has really helped me. I was like,
you want to help the team.
Yes, I want to put my all energy in the game. So when I heard Coach Salisu was coming and Coach Jegede told me that man coming, he will give you opportunity. Stay. So I was like, okay, no problem. So when he came and he watched me, that was it. I was starting his game. I started many of his games, and he gave me playing time.
So coming into the system, this season you are lucky enough to meet some of Nigerian Super Eagles legends to sign to play in the MPFL.
Yes.
Like Brown Ide, Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa. What was it like playing against these guys?
Wow, like when we were playing against them, like the Emba legend, when we were playing against, I was like, one more. Especially they watch for television. And they say live, me and him, we play television game. You get, like, but once I get into the pitch, nothing concern me. I don't care who you are, nothing. Even when we went for our game in Kano, playing against Ahmed Musa, I was very happy. See, like, if you watch that my video, you see me and him.
There are some of your pictures with him.
So like playing against Ahmed Musa, my energy during fasting time, my energy, I had this energy, like I just wanted to play my life, and we drew that game 1-1. So that was it. Like it's very, like, you see them playing before, no matter how you want to mark them, they will use experience.
They have the experience.
Them, like Rabi Ali.
Yes. Like
they will decide, you go and mark Rabi Ali, but you be there, but you don't know when
he will do the magic.
You do the magic.
Yeah.
You cannot stop them. They are experienced more than you, so they use experience. Like, but you learn from them, and these people are very disciplined.
What I want to know, like Nasarawa United, it looks like after the second round or after the first round, it looks like they were just destined for relegation. But all of a sudden, when Salisu came, a lot of things
Change.
changed.
Yeah.
But it was the same Nasarawa United, because I can remember
They did not
he
change
couldn't
this.
make any
He did not
signing.
bring any player.
It was all these players.
Yeah.
What motivated you guys to just see that immediate change, or was it because of the inexperience you didn't started well?
No, it was not because of the inexperience.
Okay.
Because we used to play good football.
Okay.
If anybody watch Nasarawa United this season, they will know that we used to play good football. We know that first season was somehow the results were not coming. Because lot of things. I don't know, sha, but the results were not coming. So when we heard Coach Salisu was coming,
Okay.
imagine you being coached by a Super Eagle coach,
National
national team coach, he has coached all
seen it all.
the national teams in Nigeria.
Yes.
Under 17, under 20, under 23, the Chan Super Eagle. So imagine you play under him. He will teach you. He's someone that will tell you that if you lose the ball, go and mark. You will never hear him shouting at you. You never hear him. So he brought some kind of experience, tactics of the game. He changed some wings, and he doesn't used to change his first 11 like that.
Okay.
But like you see that first round, maybe the people that will start in this match, maybe they will not start them. But him, when he came, all the people starting this match were the people playing.
Unless if you are
get tired, no, like he's someone that he will look at you. He knows when you are tired. I will tell you, like I guess how Kanu play last match. He say, Mohammed, you are a young boy. You don't need all these games. You don't need all the minutes. Well, if you play, this is your first season. If you play, if they give you all the minutes, you will break down. And that was it. Was true because at some point I was dropping. My form was
going down.
He will say, like sometimes he will say, rest for this match. You see, I will not go for this match. But the next match that will come, I will come with another energy.
Yes.
I will be hungry
because of that rest that you have.
Yeah, I will be hungry to play the game. So he brought a lot of change to the game, and let me say, Coach Dogo he's a very calm person. So maybe the players them like those experienced players, those senior men, I don't know for them, but the respect was different when Coach Dogo, Coach Salisu came. Everything changed. You cannot come to training late. No.
Okay.
You cannot even talk. Yes, you cannot even talk anyhow at the training. Why training? You cannot. Everybody mentality
has changed.
And you know, one thing about this football is mentality. Once you allow anything to affect your hair, you affect everything.
The result will not come.
Even if you think about home, if something happen at home and you think about it, he will tell you that if you are going through anything, tell him so that he will drop you aside first. So that after, because football is about mentality. That's what I know. So that was what brought about Nasarawa form. You know, when Coach Salisu came, we lost only out of 14 matches. Then before losing to Rivers United at that in our last game, we lost only one match.
I think you lost only 2 matches.
No, like as in when he came throughout, he lost only 2 matches. That's against Kwara United and Rivers United.
So it's change.
Yeah, from 28th position
to like 12th, I think.
We finished at 12th. So he brought a lot of change.
That was interesting. I want to know the most difficult opponent that you have faced in the league.
The most difficult opponent I have faced in the league is Lobby Stars.
Lobby Stars.
Yes. Though they went to
they were relegated.
They were relegated, but Lobby Stars, they play this type of football that they have
very physical.
Not even physical. They don't play physical football, but they play the game on the ground.
Was it your second match or the first match?
The first match.
Okay.
We won them in that match. Yeah. We won them, but they played good football. They played us. I saw football. These guys are good, very good.
That was the most difficult match.
difficult match. Like the team I saw, like I played against, and I saw that these people are very. And I played very well in that game. I have some highlights in that game, but them they were a good side in that game.
But which game can you say this was my best game?
Best game. My best game was I have some best games, but the best among all is against Remo.
Remo Stars.
Yes, we won them at our home.
Lafia.
Yeah, Lafia. That 1-0. That was my best game. Because I had some Super Eagles players were there. That is like the
Sadiq Ismail.
But I played my game like I played that game so relaxed.
And it happens that you operate from there.
From his wing.
You face him.
So like I did not even shake.
Yeah.
That was my best game. Like I know I was playing against them. I was seeing big giants.
You scored in that game or
No,
assisted?
I know. But like
You had a game.
I had a game. I was one that provided the pre-assist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are
Pre-assist,
involved in
like,
the play
yes,
of
yes.
the play.
So one them Anna scored. Anna scored. But that game I played so well that even when they saw me, the fans were complaining. In that game.
That was
Yes,
interesting.
the fans were saying why because I played that game so comfortable. I enjoyed myself, no pressure, nothing. But I knew it was Remo Star. And me, I like that type of
Big games. Yeah. So that's where you just
yes, big game. You see, in Lafia, if we play home games, I like big games.
you show up.
I show up. Maybe some teams was always teams, but you see, any big like against even Rivers United, we played against them at our home.
Yeah. In life.
I enjoyed myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was. Let me say that was my best game.
Maybe your experience or maybe comment that you might make after playing in the league compared to the way you have been hearing about the league and today you are playing in the league or you have played in the league after this successful season. What can you say about the NPFL?
Oh, you know, like the NPFL is a very difficult. It's very difficult. Very difficult.
Okay.
In terms of like you be playing your best, but you not see the result. You know that feelings. You be playing, and to me, I'm one of the youngest player in the NPFL. Like sometimes I don't even see my mates. One of the youngest. So when the football, like the game is difficult because of the tempo of the game.
Yes.
Experienced players, they will allow you to dazzle. Then you see
Once you move,
you
just
they
they
will
will
just
block
collect the ball. So that first round it was somehow difficult, but the second round, I got myself into the game and said, okay, these are senior men now. Me, I have pace, so I was using my pace. Once you give me the ball,
look for the space.
I will look for the nearest space and I will push the ball. So like the NPFL is very difficult, very difficult. It's not as if it's different from NNL, but because of the experienced players, yes, you meet
maybe
people that
a lot
gone
of
outside,
technicalities and tactical approach from coaches.
From coaches, the way the coaches they deal with you is different from how coaches from the amateur or coaches don't used to shout like you know how professional coaches do. They will not shout at you. You lose. No, they will correct you. They will put you like they will teach you how to play this football like before the game. Okay, let me say in my amateur level then just do they just make line up all this thing, but you see in the professional side before the game they will analyze everything down. That's a day before the game.
Yes.
They will analyze who are the dangerous people in the team.
Your opponents.
And us, they will analyze. They will tell you how to
This
play.
is how it
That's why we won Remo Star, because we knew that their number 2, that's Sadiq, was the person providing assist always.
So we
had
have to
engage
engage him.
So
Keep him busy.
because me, yes, I'm one of our fastest players in the team. So they used me to operate from the swing. And I used to play 11, but that day he did not play from 11. So that's why I told you that Coach Salisu brought a lot of things that and not see. Like he said, if Sadiq is the person providing the assist and he doesn't want to recover, you then operate from his wing. So he had to mark me. He was not going for throughout the 90 minutes. Remember, Stars did not make attempt up to 3.
You limited his.
Go and check. You see, even the coach made his comment and said they did not see even up to 4 attempts. They not even enter our 18 up to 5 times.
There is this thing that I watch your some couple of your games, and there is this thing I notice. Is it from the coaches, or is it that's how your game is? Most of the times, when you are operating from the wing, you are just like trying and maybe use that space. You drop a bit, then you use the space, and you continuously doing it. Like whenever, even though if you maybe make 3 attempts, maybe you lose the ball, but the next time you get the ball, you still do it. I don't know, is it the coaches' instruction from the coaches, or that is your game?
That is how I used to play my game.
Okay.
And you see, the coaches that I played with, that is the coach Adams, the coach Dogo, and coach Salisu.
Yes.
They'll tell you, Mohammed, this is your asset. Use it well. Go and dribble them. Those defenders, go and disturb them.
Okay.
But once you lose the ball, the cover. That's why I told you the MPFA is different from other division.
Okay, they motivated you. They gave you that chance to go and dribble, do whatever you want to do with the ball.
He will tell you, Mohammed, do whatever you want to do at that front. Once you get to that thing, you see, even if I lose the ball, I'll still do that same thing. So that I will be losing and I'll still be doing my skills. Say play football.
He said because I can't remember this game. This game, was it at home that you were like you had some couple of chances from that space, but you look like someone who has not even touched the ball in the game. The next time you do the same thing again, and I think it paid off in that game.
Yeah. So
I think it was the game against Lobby towards the end of the season.
In
Enugu that you beat them.
Yes, it's Lobby. We are losing 1-0.
Yes.
But you see, Kosalis will say, Mohammed, do whatever you want to do. It's football. That's how Europeans do. That's how European players do. Like, you see them losing 3-0, but they will feel relaxed, still be touching. So Kosalis will say, Mohammed, do whatever you want to do at that front.
Okay.
It's your asset. Sell yourself to the world. You have, because now we are losing another game, but he believes that even if it's the remaining 10 minutes, we can still equalize or win the game. That's how he used to coach.
There is Shina.
Yeah.
He's a left full back.
Yes.
And
when he operates from the middle,
they change him to midfield.
Yes.
I don't know. Have you played with him alongside with him being your left back?
If you watch our game together, him playing from the left back, I am operating from the left wing.
Yes.
You think we have played before? No,
and that's the first time.
Because he's in the team. He's my best friend.
Okay.
We work together, we eat together, we go everywhere together, even the hotel, we stay together, everything. We do everything. Sometimes he wash me, tomorrow I wash. That's how we used to do that. So we do our things like we know each other from.
And before the start of the season, your hair wasn't like this, or you just maybe by that closeness to him, you changed. Who copy who?
No, like me, I just want to leave here so that if I get home, I'll look different. I don't know if you understand, but I will still cut it too. But I just wanted to show different, like, I've arrived.
Okay.
Where I went, I don't come back the same.
Yes.
And that's it.
What is your maybe future plans as this is off season?
Yeah.
I know maybe you are still on the holiday mood, but maybe after the holiday, thinking of going back, maybe starting next season.
Yeah.
What are your plans, if you have any?
If the season ends.
No, the season has ended now. Like your plans maybe towards next season. I don't know, maybe if you have contract again with Nasarawa United.
No.
Okay, it has ended.
Yes, but now I'm going. If I not get contract from outside, I'll still go back to Nasarawa United.
Okay.
If they said okay, they doesn't want you, I'll go to another club. You understand? But I believe if I want to go back to Nasarawa, I believe they will accept me because of.
Are you in talk with them for a new contract?
No, for now I just want to rest. I'm resting. It's holiday now.
Okay.
So I don't want to talk.
Or maybe that one is left for your manager to discuss.
Yes, my manager he discussed that with them and other clubs.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are praying for
the best one.
Yes. So if the deal comes, fine. If it doesn't, fine. You know, God, we will propose and God will oppose.
Yes.
So for now, let me say there are plans on ground, but I will just let God to decide.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe at the end, if there is anything that you would like to share with us, maybe anything that you would like to tell us that I have not asked you.
Okay. There are a lot of things I've experienced in my football career. A lot of things, disappointments, rejection. They will say you are too little, too small, too. Some agents will come to you and they will say maybe they will just want to deceive you. Tomorrow you travel, and you not travel. I've seen many things. What I know in football is that you don't need to believe in yourself. If you have confidence that you can do it, you will do it. But me, I know where I come from. They don't believe you ever make it in football. Only few people. Like I have someone, like you see my manager. You have not asked of my manager.
Yes. No, I have. We have discussed me offset.
No, you are supposed to ask of my manager.
I know your manager is really one of your motivators.
Yeah, like you see my manager. It's this type of person. Football, if you want to get a manager in football as a young player, you need a manager that will think about your future, not the money he's losing or
he's going to get.
So like you see my manager, he doesn't even ask me if they have paid you salary or they have paid you bonus or match allowance or traveling allowance. No, he doesn't. He will even say why. You will say this money is too small, I will send you money. So that imagine they will give you money for feeding. Your manager will still send
you feel like
it's too small. You still send you money to feed.
Since you said I have not asked of you, how do you met this guy?
So like he is a very young manager. You saw him. You can if you watch my videos, you see
I saw him.
So he used to play football too.
Okay.
but he's not taking football as a career.
Yes.
Just taking it as a fun.
Yeah.
So some years back, he used to take us, all these young players, he would take us to go and play matches for him. So from there, that's how I met him. We met in the field.
Okay.
So yeah, he used to play too. So he used to buy us boots, support us with transport, everything. He did not even know that he would go into football like this.
Football.
To manage players.
To manage players.
But now he's at least managing a professional.
A lot of players.
Yeah, he has players abroad.
You gave me some names, but I don't know if you can.
Yeah. Like now, one of us, his own brothers too. He's in Slovenia or Slovenia, one country like that. He's playing in the first division in Europe.
Yes.
Yeah. So and see Aluko Jonathan. Yeah, we
Sporting
have
Lagos striker
playing for Austria.
Okay.
Now and we have some players again, but
does he have players in the NPFL? Or you are the only one in the NPFL?
I'm the only one in the NPFL for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe what you did last season will maybe make a lot of clubs inquire players from him.
Because like him providing a young player like me, so they would like to ask him for. He's a very busy person, but I know he will entertain them. And he has a lot of players
on ground,
young boys on ground, like that my friend you saw when he came. Like he has a lot of young players that are good, more than me.
Maybe like, it's just they are waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, just waiting for opportunity. Some of them we play together, so I know they will go far. You know this kind of thing, you sip someone, you choose. You go for. That's what Aluko Jonathan told me when he was in MPFL.
Okay.
We used to play together. He told me, if you continue like this,
You go places.
far. You go places, and that's how it happened. So you see these same players, I know they will go places. He has players, and he has a player in the
China?
No, the Premier League side, like the girls,
The
women league
okay.
side.
In England?
No,
Okay.
Nigeria.
Just Nigerian Women League.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of his boys in China.
Okay.
Indian, yeah.
That's very good. And finally, I want us maybe to close by as a young player and your background, where you came from. What advice maybe would you like to tell the young ones, even though you are young, but at least you have seen a lot of things, you have experienced a lot of things, and when people thought that it's not going to be possible, you make it possible. Like when doors are closed, you don't even knock, you just open it and enter, and that's all. You go, maybe you are in a different level now. Is there anything that you can maybe advise, you will share, like to share with your mates, maybe who didn't have this chance yet, and
a lot of
the upcoming boys?
So like, all what I know is self-belief. If you believe you can do it, you can do it. And prayer is the first thing. If you pray, I believe in God. I don't believe in all these abalis, all this nothing. No man can help you, because there are places you go that same thing will not help you. I don't know if you understand. That same thing will not help you. Juju cannot help you to play ball.
No, it cannot.
Juju cannot make eyes to see you. If it was all about juju, maybe African country would have won World Cup.
Yes.
So juju cannot make you to play football. Just believe in God. Have a pure mind to wish people well. It will return back to you. And like, just believe you can be somebody, because like me, I always tell myself, nobody is nobody. Anybody can be somebody tomorrow. So have this courage that I can do it. You see that self-confidence. Sometimes I will see defenders, like just like I will see defenders. Oh boy, we believe
very big.
Oh boy, this guy go like
someone who you have to raise your head before you see.
Especially Rainbow Stars, Abia Warriors.
The like of Enyimba, I think.
Yes. Like of Enyimba, all of them. So all what I want to say is discipline. Discipline can do a lot. It will take you far. You see, discipline, prayer and discipline are the two major things that you can work on. Then safe belief. Because if you believe in yourself and you don't have discipline and you don't used to pray, you cannot go to anywhere. But you see, discipline can do a lot of things. Prayer can open doors for you, but then discipline will make you stay in that place. That is it. Discipline. And just believe in yourself. Like I told you from the onset, my own family, where I come from, nobody believed in me. Like only my dad believed that. Okay, because my dad was a footballer.
Yes,
he plays football.
He plays.
Imagine people telling me that I've not played even half of what my father used to play. But then he did not chase the dream because of that community, mentality. Everything is about mentality. If you believe. So I went out of my comfort zone and I was chasing this football.
Maybe I will say I'm very grateful to have you. And the very first time I chatted you, I wanted to have you interview with you. Though I've been following you before I even chatted you. It was like I don't even know how to describe it, but I feel welcome, and I really appreciate the way you welcome me. And whatever you did,
and you chatted me at the right time, because if it was during the league, I don't even have time. I will not, like, I don't used to reply messages on my TikTok.
I know your conditions.
Like very busy,
traveling and seeing your position in the league.
From 20. I was very depressed. Like I did, because as a young player starting the league,
Thinking
by
that this your first season.
you go back to relegation.
There's
That
a
kind of thing.
problem.
And there were friends that used to call me. They say, "How una team no dey do well o." But when we started doing well, do you believe that those
They don't call
used to
again.
come again? They don't used to come in. It was me that used to remind
Okay.
us. Actually, they check our position so that kind of thing now. Because you see, one thing about the league is that if you are, it's all about transfer market.
Okay.
So Salisu, even I had a deal. I had a deal in UK. So I wanted to go. It was same Salisu that said,
It's
don't
not
go
your
yet.
time.
Because
Stop.
if you go at this time,
Moment.
if you go, I'm telling you as a father, if you go at this point, they will not respect you. They will think that you are coming from a relegation team. So that kind of thing now, like, but now I'm comfortable because that club, if they say they want to call me back,
And they have seen your season.
they have
At
seen my
PFL
season,
status.
and a lot of videos, so they know they will come with a lot of respect.
Yes.
They will not just come like you are coming from a relegated team. No. So now all the players in Nasarawa United, their value, their market value
It's high. So thank you very much, Malam Mohammed Garba. It's nice having time with you. And I pray to see you at the top level. But before I even left, I will even maybe sign out. I would like to have or to know which club is your dream club.
My dream club. You know me, I support Barcelona.
Okay.
I support Barcelona. Yeah.
Okay.
The type of, if you watch my game and you watch the pattern of Barca, the young boys there.
They want that.
Yes,
want
that
to then
please, like, they give opportunity to young players. You see Arsenal, you see, though Arsenal they are not winning trophies, for me, I like their football.
You like their football.
Because a lot of players there I used to watch, like Saka too, then Barca. But I support Barca. Why in the Premier League I support Man City of Guardiola.
Okay.
His tactics.
Yes.
So I learn from some people like in my team now. In National United they call me Doku. Like they used to call me Doku. Even in the whole stadium they will call me Doku.
And it looks like you are. It's only that maybe you are a bit. He always plays his head on the ground.
Yes,
but like
yes.
you are just always going forward.
So like they like it started from joke. Doku. So they used to just call me Doku. But me I used to support Man City and Barcelona.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
welcome.
Ms. Garba. I really appreciate.
Thank you.
Maybe before the start of the season, or maybe anytime, I would like to maybe if we. Can we get in touch with you anytime?
Yeah.
Okay, our door is
before
open
the season
now.
you said.
Before
But
the
if
season.
the season starts, you know how we go for pre-season and everybody will be busy, very, very busy. So that's it.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much.